In this example, we're going to roll 2 die. The 2 die are both 6-sided and have the numbers 1 through 6. Let A be the event that either a 3 or 4 is rolled first, and then an even number is rolled second. B is the event that the sum of the 2 rolls is at most 7. What is the probability of A and B happening? So let's look at event A first. For event A, we're looking to see if a 3 or 4 is rolled first and then an even number. Since we're looking at the numbers 1 through 6, the even number that would be rolled on the second die would have to be 2, 4, or 6. So if we want a 3 or a 4 to come first, we have this possibility of 3 and 2. We could get a 3 or 4, or we can get a 3 and 6. That would be when the 3 is rolled first, and then if you roll a 4 first, that would be 4, 2, 4, 4, or 4, 6. So, because we have a total of 36 possibilities, and for event A, we would have 6 possibilities out of 36, our probability when we reduce it for event A would be 1/6. Now let's look at the probability of event B. Event B is when you add the 2 rolls that it's going to be at most 7. So that means 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We don't have the possibility of 1 because the lowest sum we're going to get is 2. So that would be all of these possibilities. If I add the 2 rolls, that I would get at most a 7. So this would give me a 2, this would give me a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, and a 7. Then down here, this would give me a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't want to go over 7. Then this gives me a 3, that gives me a 4, a 5, a 6, and a 7. Then this gives me a 5, a 6, and a 7. This gives me a 6 and a 7, and then this gives me a 7. So in total, when you add all the greens up, and some of them overlap, we have 3 that overlap, we get a total of 21. So the probability of B happening would be 21 out of 36, and when we reduce that, we get 7 over 12. So this is the probability of event B happening. Now, if we want to look to see what the probability is of both A and B happening, we want to use the multiplication rule. Now, because we have 2 independent events here, A and B, we don't have to worry about the conditional probabilities. We can just multiply probability A times probability B. So when I take the probability of A and the probability of B and I multiply those together, that gives me a final answer of 7 over 72.